So at the end of the day, we're finished at the market. We're all packed up, and I'm just preparing some raw meat for our walk tomorrow. So I've got two portions. They're each about 1.5 kilos of beef, and I've got 3 Spanish onions in each one as well. So the base is going to be the same for both. Just the beef, we've got a nice fatty cut of chuck, I think. Alana got it today, I'm not sure exactly, but you can see it's quite fatty. So we get all the good fat soluble vitamins in there, and we're just going to mush it together with the onions and lemons. So 3 lemons, 3 onions, and a kilo, or it's actually 1.4 in each. And then I'm going to flavour them a little bit differently. So I just juice the lemons in to each one. And try not to get the seeds, even though there's tons of them. So one of them I'm going to do papaya, kumquats, ginger, chili, and I'm going to use a lime in that one instead of one of the lemons. And the other one I'm going to put cayenne pepper, sumac and paprika, and I'll just put a teaspoon of each of them in there. So I'll just juice these lemons. You just want to watch that you don't get seeds in there, because I'm gonna kind of knead all of this together, and then I guess pulverise it in the mortar and pestle, but the lemon seeds will stay whole and they're really annoying. So one of them I'm going to put in, the one with the lime, put in a little bit of ginger. I just had a knob about that big, I just grated it really finely. I've got 3 bird's eye chilies. I just cut them really finely, so hopefully I'll be able to pulverise it all the way through it. We won't have some parts really spicy and others not. And half a papaya. Get rid of those bits of skin I left on. So I just cut this off and cut this up and cut the skin off. Left one.
And the papaya is great for digestion too. The raw meat's also really good on the digestion, especially marinated.
Yeah, so
It's
the
a very light meal.
acidity of the lemons and the enzymes within the papaya will help digest the meat a little bit, and the meat has a lot of its own enzymes because it's still alive when you don't cook it, and it does make it, just makes the whole meal so easy to digest. Okay, so we've got all that chucked in. And the other one, I'm going to put sumac, herbs that I get from Obvio, so just a teaspoon or so of that. Sumac's got a really nice kind of citrusy flavour. And some cayenne pepper, teaspoon of that. Teaspoon of paprika, just lots of pepper for both of them. I'll put a bit more in as we go. Probably a good teaspoon of salt in each one as well, I'd say.
And that's salt.
Just Celtic sea salt. So then I'm just going to knead it all through, and then I'll do it in the mortar and pestle, which is not really big enough, so I've got to do it in parts, 3 lots. So the idea is just to beat everything through, all the lemon and the lime and everything all together, and get it into a really nice pasty consistency. Okay, so we just finished kneading it as much as possible, and I'm going to put it in the mortar and pestle. So just grabbing a nice handful of it like that, and as much as I can fit in there. It's quite a small one though, really good for spices and stuff. I just added a little bit of Thai basil as well. I chopped it up and chucked that in there, a little bit of mint. And I'm just going to try and beat everything through as much as possible. Just until it's a nice kind of paste. And then, so this will probably take me, we spend 2 or 3 minutes on each one I do. So it'll take 10-15 minutes to get all of this done. And then we're just going to put it into it, like shape it into a loaf and chuck it in the fridge, let it marinate overnight, let everything kind of soak and mix together, and then we'll eat it in the morning. So after I've pulverised it all, let's put it back in there, and I'm just going to mix the kumquats through by hand because I didn't want to smash them too much. And I've never actually had them before this week, but you can eat them with the skin and everything. They're just a really sweet little citrus fruit. So you'll notice the colour of the meat as well. In the beginning of the clip, like just before I put the lemon on, it was really pink. Like you can see the difference between these two just now. So I've really beaten all the lemon juice and the papaya through that one. It started to digest, but just in the 20 minutes since I put it in there, even that one's turning browner and starting to cook a little bit. And by the morning it'll look like cooked beef. It'll look totally as if it had been in the oven. So I'm just going to knead these through so they're all the way through. I think I might have put a bit too much in there now. I think I'm nuts. We'll find out in the morning. I'll definitely have take a few of them out. I'll eat them separately. So I just cut more up because I thought I wasn't going to have enough. Anyway, so I'm just going to knead them all through, and then kind of shape it into a loaf, and then just leave it in the fridge, and leave it there overnight. You only need a few hours, like 2 or 3 hours for it to digest enough to be eaten. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to just do the same with this one and beat it with the mortar and pestle. I don't know which one's which. And then same thing, just shape it into a loaf, put some olive oil on the top and put it in the fridge and wait till the morning, and that's going to be perfect. So thanks for watching today, and you'll see another clip from us tomorrow.